Hello, this is Candy from eyes2jesus.blogspot.com bringing you my May planner setup. I like to give planner setups or planner tour videos at least once a month, sometimes more often, because planners is one of my very strong interests. I love planners. I have been trying to get my hands on, actually for quite a while now, on an Inkwell Press planner. But all the Office Depots I go to only have the monthly planners, and I would like the weekly. But I'm kind of interested in the weekly flex rather than their vertical, which would have to be ordered online anyways. But I'd sure love to see one of their verticals in real life one of these days. But anyhow, you're probably wondering, what planner am I in currently for the month of May? I am still in a portable size planner, which is comparable to personal size and compact size, etc. And I am in a portable size Daytimer Malibu. And this Daytimer Malibu is called their Rose Pink. And they call it that because it's a very light pink color, and it's got rose gold hardware. The buckle is rose gold, the rings inside are also rose gold. So they call it Rose Pink. And it's a very, very light shade of pink. So it took me a little while to get used to how light it is. But it just seems like it somehow just got more and more beautiful the more I used it. Maybe it oxidized. I don't know. It just grew on me. But it just seems like it got more and more pretty. So yes, this is a Rose Pink Malibu on the portable size, which is compatible with Filofax personal size. And I do have some charms here. And I got these charms from Hobby Lobby. If you haven't been to a Hobby Lobby recently, they have really upped their planner game. So Hobby Lobby has its own little planner aisle paradise now, like Michael's does. Alright, so I already went through and stuck on some blank sticky notes to anonymize sections of my planner. But this isn't going to be a really long, detailed setup because I've given many of those in the past few years. But going inside, let's see how I got my setup for May. Alright, so in the two pen loops, I am using my current favorite pen that I'm loving a lot, and that is the Uniball Vision Elite. And currently I have the 0.5 mm in there, but I also do have their 0.7 or 0.8 also, but I like the 0.5 the best. So in the right hand pen loop I currently have a black one, and in the left hand pen loop I currently have a pink one, but I have them in all sorts of different colors, so I can switch out the colors whenever I want. Right now I want black and pink. Alright, and my planner, similar to my March setup when I was in the Cayenne colored portable Malibu, is my everything again. It's got my wallet, it's got my home management binder, my notebook, and my planner all in one, and I'm really enjoying that. So in this zipper pocket, I just got change in there right now, and I do tend to carry around a lot of change, so I do like having a big zipper pocket for that. Alright, and then in this little side flap pocket, I have a plastic thing that holds cards, and so I keep my cards in there that I don't use very often or that I rarely need to access. And then next to that is my checkbook. And then sitting on top of my checkbook is some cash, which I currently have $1. Alright, and then in the ID slot, instead of putting my license in there, I just decorated a bit. So I stuck in a Project Life card and such. And then this is a blank area here that says Daytimer. I just have a Project Life card there with a little magnetic bookmark. And then they have 1, 2, 3 card slots. And those card slots, I just have my cards that I use the most regularly, so I just have a piece of paper over them to anonymize that for the video. Alright, and then we have my my front page, kind of my welcome page. It's also thickly laminated, so it also works as a front page lifter. And we've got current family picture, and one of my favorite journaling cards, which is Project Life Cultivating a Good Life journaling card that says, part of cultivating a good life is knowing that no matter what happens today, you have control of your outlook and attitude. So you've heard me read that one a lot. That one's in my planner a lot. And then behind my welcome page is my dashboard, and all of these stickies are from Joann's. my local Joann's at least now has this little section. It's near where the registers are for checkout. It's this little wall full of planner paradise. It's like a little Target dollar spot. They've got the pens, the flags, the sticky notes, the cutest binder clips, and little stickers. And they just planner paradise right there in Joann's. So yeah, all these stickies on my dashboard are from Joann's. All right, and then I have some list paper. It says My List. That's just trimmed down magnetic list pad paper. And I got a little magnetic bookmark here, keep them together. That's Heidi Swapp magnetic bookmark, which I also got from Joann's, by the way. So I just keep a running list there of things, of stores I'd like to stop at when I get a chance and what I want to pick up at those stores. I had down for staples, I need to get some more laminating sheets. I actually just ordered some from Amazon, so I can mark that off later. I also keep my running grocery list on my list paper. Alright, beyond my list paper, we get to my 5 main dividers. And my 5 main dividers are home, school, budget, notes, and planning. And the dividers I'm currently using are from Webster's Color Crush. And then I labeled them all with Carpe Diem labels. And then I just have them all laminated. Alright, so first one is home. Alright, and inside home, I have a written out schedule. And it corresponds with my master to-do list, which you'll see later in my planner. It just gives little time slots for when I'm doing what, just to remind me. My main to-do list may look long, but when I look at the time slots of everything, I see how it all fits in my day just fine and works smoothly. All right, after the schedule, I have my daily chores. I got my children's daily chores, and then next to that's my master grocery list with a tab on it, because if I grab that little tab and turn it, it brings you directly to my menus. So this is my suppers menu, breakfast menu, lunch menu, and then over here is a list of supper ideas that I use to help me when I'm making my weekly menu. So, and then after that we have another little tabbed page that makes it easy to turn to, because this little subsection are some of my favorite recipes, and the rest of my home section are my recipes. So I'm moving to the next divider, which is labeled school. And I am a homeschool mother, so this is my homeschool section. I have a curriculum chart of what we're currently using in homeschool, what we're currently doing this year. I then have a schedule of our current homeschool schedule. And then I have just a little note to myself of what we're currently working on, I'm focusing on. I've got my children's copywork assignments, their current copywork assignments, and then the next few pages are their reading lists, and then some blank note paper. So there's nothing that has changed in most of my planner setup. Okay, my next divider is budget, and it looks like this. And inside budget, I of course got it anonymized, so I got an anonymous piece of paper here, but this page at the top it says budget guide, and it's just got a list of what reoccurring expenses we pay on which paycheck for each month. It's a list that I reference, and then what I do is I would turn to a blank paper such as this. I have these all clipped together so I don't accidentally show you my actual budget pages. And then I would just write the date of the paycheck we're on, or the future one I'm planning. Make a list of all the current expenses from my budget guide. Then I go to my calendar, look at what's coming up, write down extra expenses, and then I just do a running tally there of our budget. Okay, next section is called notes. And this is my notebook. Okay, so I have the first few pages are my trackers, whatever I happen to be tracking at the time. And then after that I got table of contents, because the pages after this are numbered. So I have stuff like gift ideas, perpetual calendar, quick contacts, etc. And then I have this little flag sticking out. I turn to the first flag sticking out and I come to this laminated Webster's Color Crush page. And behind that, if I turn that page, it brings me to my directions section, where I have directions to places that I don't drive to too often, but I drive to often enough that I need to have directions written down on how to get to them, because I don't drive to them often enough to have it memorized. So All right, and then I have another flagged section, and that just brings me to my brain dump. And then after that, I just have whole bunch of sheets of blank notebook paper. And a lot of my sheets, such as this one, are just trimmed magnetic list pads from dollar stores, Walmart, Target Dollar Spot, etc. So turning past those, my last main divider is planning, which looks like this. All right. And so inside planning, first we come across some to-do list paper. And this is just my running to-do list of stuff that I just want to eventually get to. So when this list is completely done, I will tear this page off and then I will start a new list. Alright, so it's stuff that's like, okay, if I have some open time in my day, I'm going to go to that to-do list, pick something off of it, do it, and then I can check it off. And then after the to-do list papers, I just have a little page with notes about my garden, and it's synchronized with my calendar. That's why it's in my plans section. After that, there's 2017, 2018 years at a glance. All right, and then after that, we come into my month on 2 pages. And I have the month on 2 pages for the whole year in here, and I am using Day Runner Poetica for my month on 2 pages. All right, and the month is currently May. So I turn to May, and I do have a few sticky notes on just to block off a few things. But so we got my month on 2 pages for May. And to show you what blank month on 2 pages look like, my October currently has nothing written on it, so I can show you that. So yeah, I really like Day Runner's Poetica's month on 2 pages. Okay, after all my month on 2 pages, we get to my daily planning. Now, the last few months I was doing the Day Runner Poetica week on 2 pages. Well, my May is busy, so I switched over to a Franklin Covey Monticello day on 1 page. So here's today. I'm filming this on a Sunday, so this is not too busy. And then my page finder, by the way, is Franklin Covey Page Finder for compact size planners. It's their Planner Love Blooms, I want to say. It's a floral Planner Love. And then I have my master to-do list, which I have set. It's laminated, and it moves in and out of the rings, just like the page finder does, so it gets moved day to day. And my master to-do list synchronizes with my timed schedule that was inside my homemaking section. And it also contains my morning and evening before bed routines. Okay, so I'm going to turn you to some blank pages here so you can see what the Franklin Covey compact day on 1 page Monticello looks like. Now, if you're familiar with the Franklin Covey compact pages, then you know that although they will fit personal size and portable size planners, they're wider. And I wanted all my pages to be about the same width. I don't like having some pages wider than others. It's just a little thing that annoys me. The wider pages will fit in the Malibu, by the way, but I like them to be uniform, the same size as the rest of the pages in my planner. So what I did is I just took a paper cutter and I cut off the holes, the edges of the holes that made the pages thinner, and then I just repunched them. And I don't mind it. You'll see it punches into the lines a bit, but it's not ruining functionality for me at all, and it looks fine. It does punch out the word May on this page, on this side, but I already know it's May, so I don't need to know that. So I don't mind that it punches that out. But yeah, it's fine. And I have something clipped for the 13th, so I won't turn there, but I have a page clipped. You can see it sticking out to the 13th for something going on the 13th. So I like magnetic bookmarks because you can attach pages, clip on pieces of paper, and it doesn't leave indentations like paper clips tend to do. Okay, so I have just the day and 1 pages in here for the month of May, and that's all, so my planner doesn't get bulked up. When June comes along, I will decide if I would like to go back to the Poetica week on 2 pages, or if I want to go ahead and do the June day on 1 pages, or I might just stick in some blank paper and do my version of bullet journaling. It's whatever I feel like doing. But I'll probably continue with the Poetica month on 2 pages because I like that setup. All right, after that I have a Future Planning 2018 Plus page, which I have anonymized because I actually do have some future planning there. After that I have 2 empty top loading pockets. Sometimes I use that if I have some bills that I'm going to pay in cash, or if I'm holding back some planner money, or if I have tickets to something, some event, something like that, then I use these. So I just like to keep a couple of top-loading pocket pages here in the back. And behind those I have a zipper pocket here. And so yeah, I got a Target Dollar Spot sticky notepad that I like to use from time to time, some Target Dollar Spot flags, and a cardstock with washi tape on it. Okay, and then after that I have another Webster's Color Crush page laminated, and this works as my back page lifter, but it's also where I store extra magnetic bookmarks that are not being used at the time. This one's Heidi Swap, this one's Happy Planner, and then I also have my little restickable labels that I need to stick on my schedule from time to time. Little reminder labels. And then the other side, I just have some extra little arrow stickers here, which I currently don't need because I actually have some in my pocket back here too. But anyways, my back pockets. These are patterned post-it flags. They're pretty. And these are post-it arrows that are the same as these. And I use those arrows predominantly to keep my place on lists in my planner. And then I also have a 6-inch ruler here that shows inches and centimeters and is a fabulous straight edge for when I want to draw in my own layout for a day. And then this main back pocket here, I have another laminated Webster's Color Crush page that can be used as a subdivider if I ever need it. And then behind that I got a few functional planner stickers. Then I got some blank notebook paper, and then behind that I have some bills that are waiting to be paid. Now you might be wondering, because you usually don't see any of the functional planning stickers in my planner tours. That's because I rarely ever use them on my weeks or on my days. They are usually used, excuse me, they are usually used for my monthly calendars. So let's see here. So for example, in May I have, it's under anonymized, but I have an appointment sticker and a birthday sticker in there coming up. In April I had 2 appointment stickers. So yeah, they're small functional planning stickers that fit almost exactly perfectly inside the Day Runner Poetica squares, so that's why I use that. So yes, this is my current planner setup. I am one of the people who did pre-order the light blue portable Malibus with the gold hardware. It's the newest Daytimer Malibu color. I am still waiting for it to come in. It originally was supposed to ship in June, but I'm being told now it's going to ship sometime this month. So if I get it in time and if I love it, then my June planner setup may be in that light blue. We'll have to wait and see because I really am enjoying the rose pink.